walk in the door at Mercy, it feels like it's home.
Mary Sadler never could have imagined how much she would need her Mercy family, just as she never imagined she could lose her husband so quickly.
He just started having some pain in his right side in late summer, and had a few diagnostic tests that were inconclusive, and then was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in October.
Just 3 months later, he was gone. Soon after losing the love of her life, Mary became the newest beneficiary of an amazing program that allows Mercy employees to help their coworkers when they need it most.
The Employee Relief Fund was just a godsend at that time. That it helped me make some bills. It helped put food on the table, literally, at that time, and it helped, with some of the medical costs. Our core values aren't just something on the back of our badges. They're something that we live every day.
Virginia Clem was married to her husband for 60 years. The first 48 years she spent as his wife, the last 12 as his devoted caretaker.
Well, the doctor just kept kind of putting it off. I mean, he didn't come right out and say dementia or Alzheimer's. It was very difficult. It was very difficult. At times I thought that it was going to destroy all the love that we had for one another because he became very angry. We decided that he needed to go to hospice. I just walked in and felt good, and it's hard to explain. It was just the way they greeted me and, confirmed that they would take good care of John. To me, it was just a wonderful place. In fact, I told him, when I get to that stage, I already have money saved so I can go there. I can't say enough about what they do, and it takes a lot of people and a lot of money to continue, and we need your help and support to do this.
They found that there was a knot or something on my jawline.
That something causing Runner Hansen so much pain turned out to be throat cancer. Runner kept the cancer a secret from almost all his family members. He didn't want them to worry, so he fought the battle with just his wife and the staff at Mercy's Cancer Center.
For once in my life, I put myself in somebody else's hands. I just kind of, let them take me over, and a lot of people here that I would consider family because we know each other so well.
When Iowa Heart Center and Mercy Medical Center integrated their services, it was the patients who benefited the most.
As physicians, we can focus on our own patient care, while the hospital takes care of all the other things that surround making that happen.
And support from the Mercy Foundation helps provide some of the equipment used, as well as financial help to less fortunate patients.
By giving to the campaign, you clearly become part of the efforts that saves people's lives.
House of Mercy is where Stephanie Leidick got a second chance. But to understand why she's so grateful, you first have to understand where she came from.
Originally it was marijuana, and then I met the meth monster.
And she stayed with the meth monster for the next 12 years.
I am very lucky to be alive. Definitely should be dead or locked up in prison where my husband's at. My husband and I had gotten into manufacturing methamphetamines, and November 18th of 2008, we had a meth lab fire at my mom's house, and he was severely burned. I put him out when he was on fire, and so that visual image of everything just being given away, it sparked something inside me that I never wanted to go back. I never wanted to put my family and friends through any of that anymore. House of Mercy gave me a better way of life. House of Mercy gave me the strength and encouragement, and they taught me more tools to use to live a better life. Coming from the addict's point of view, I didn't deserve anything that House of Mercy gave me. I will be truly grateful and will give back because of what they've given me.
Bishop Drum Care Center has been home to Jean Mihalovich for 7 years.
Every day for 5 days we have exercise. We have tea parties. We have book clubs.
You have to decide how much you want to do because there is something to do every day.
And after seeing her mother thrive at Bishop Drum, Carolyn Mihaljevic made a big decision concerning her own future.
And actually, I retired a little early because Mom was having too good a time without me. Then I moved in. The staff is fabulous. One of the wonderful services they provide is that if you run out of funds, they do not evict you.
I just feel like it's my security. I know that I have a place to live as long as I live.
Got married, had kids, stayed home with my kids, and always thought in retrospect that I should have stayed in nursing.
Now a single mother of 3, Andrea Pater decided to finally finish what she started 2 decades ago, with some hesitation.
How am I going to do this and support my kids and pay for everything that they need? They put a nice listing together of scholarships that are available. It greatly helps people like me who have the desire and the ability to go back to school, but not necessarily the financial backing, and makes the possibility a reality.
Patrick Bliss hasn't let a lifelong battle with cerebral palsy stop him from following that calling as a chaplain for pastoral care at Mercy.
When circumstances are such where there is pain or death, you have to be able to enter their world, take them where they're at. Is when the body is hurting, the soul is hurting. And when the soul is hurting, the body is hurting. You can't separate the two. We can be equated with someone who gives comfort, someone who gives peace, someone who will walk with you as you finish your journey in the hospital.
And that is only the beginning.
Thank you so much for what you have done and for what you will do.
Generosity heals.
Generosity is good for the heart.
Generosity puts patients first.
Generosity is awesome.
Generosity transforms.
Generosity heals.
Generosity is compassion.
Generosity educates.
Generosity means security.
Generosity means family.
Generosity heals the soul.
Generosity gives a second chance.